ladies, thanks for coming. I know this is what you want to do on a Sunday, hey?
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it. I won't remember everyone's name, so, but I'll just go and point to you, so don't make offence to it, okay? Hey, it's good. You guys are all under 18s?
Yeah.
Okay. He's your coach? You know he coached me. Oh, no, jeez, I'm showing your age now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Right here on this court.
Brownie, came here.
Long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but hey, this is where it all happens. Hard work, but I appreciate you. So today's all about defence, so that's how we win. That's how we win games.
These girls love defence.
Yeah, exactly. They all do at this age. My kids even say that to me, so I probably was a better shooter than a defender anyway, but I'm just team defence, so just, I'll just don't get too flustered if you're not doing it properly. I'm just going to be a coach, okay? So I'm just going to try and update you on, this is what the Opals do, but this is how I coach in the WNBA as well. It's my philosophy, okay, but similar to probably what Brownie's philosophy is to us, okay? Yeah. So just get in your positions and, like I said, and we'll go from there. So post players, you guys, who's post players?
Yeah.
Okay.
She don't play as perimeter, but sort of,
I might just have to throw you in and just be versatile, because that's what we are. We're positionless basketball. So positionless, okay, as much as we can. But I appreciate you coming in. We only have, what have we got, 4? We have 9. Really will hop in with you too. So she can play whatever position you guys don't want to play, okay?
So, with all that, so now she's not embarrassed, you can just get onto it?
I'm embarrassed?
Just rattle off all your stats.
Oh, really? Okay.
The really cool thing about Sandy is I remember when I first made a national squad, and Sandy was a senior on that team, and she probably won't remember this, but we went on a tour somewhere, maybe in Australia, maybe overseas, and I got to sit next to Sandy on the plane, and I was young, I would have been 17 or 18, I was scared as all hell sitting next to Sandy, but since, I remember as clear as day, and even till now, so generous with her time and so generous with her knowledge from all the way back then, and it hasn't changed up until now when she's running the lead on our national team. So please enjoy, and Sandy, it's all yours.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for coming today. I know I have to remember what day it is. I just left America a day ago, but I've just flown in. But it's great that you can come today. I know it's a Sunday and have a really big game after this. Gorry. Go Caps. No, I'm very neutral. I'm there as a spectator to enjoy a really good game. Look, when I asked Lono today, he said, would I want to do a clinic? I said, yeah, I love, if I can help in any way, that's great. Shooting, what do you want me to do? So today he said, show them how to build team defense. Okay, so really, for me, basketball, if you want to be a great basketball team, you have to be a great defensive team. Okay, that's really where it has to start. And I think over the years, all the Opals teams, we prided ourselves on being a great defensive team. Okay, now we're still a work in progress with the Opals, with what we have, but we can be a great defensive team. But to be a great defensive team, it means all 5 players need to know their role on the court. Okay, so we really break down how we defend certain parts of the floor in pick and roll, which is obviously it's run a lot in junior basketball, pick and rolls. Okay, I mean, that's how the international game, the pro leagues, the NBA, the WNBA, we have a lot of pick and rolls. So you have to be able to defend pick and rolls. So that's a great thing. Okay, but today what I want to break down is I'm not going to do a lot of one-on-one, because one-on-one you have to be a great defender. Okay, and that's more about stance, positioning, hand pressure. Okay, and we'll go over that when I put a whole piece in. So that's important. I'm not saying that's not important, because you do need great defenders, one-on-one defenders, but you also need smart defenders. Okay, because as you get older, even I coach my daughter and my son's school team, and they're 12-year-old, 9-year-old. So now it's more to remind them, give them space and don't let them go to their strong hand. So everyone has a strength and a weakness. Well, not everyone. James Harden, everyone's watched him, haven't they? He loves to go left. But still, it's hard work to take him away from the left, even though everybody try and force him off their left. Okay, so defense, you just got to, it's really a lot of, it is 90% heart, in my opinion, either going to do it or not. Okay, 10% obviously technique, And then the rest of it, to be the best defensive team, is 5 people on the floor doing their role. Okay, so that's what I really want to show you today. I am going to start, okay, and this is all these drills is what I do with the Opals as well, what I do with the Mercury, any team that I coach, even some of the drills with the younger kids, okay, that we want to do. We're trying to implement a defensive scheme that everyone understands, okay, and then doing their role. Okay, so first of all, everyone knows the shell drill, don't they? That's, okay, 9-year-olds are doing it. It's a great platform to introduce the team defense, okay? So right now, I want to thank these ladies for coming. They're under 18 team here, so giving up their Sunday to come and help us out. Ladies, can I just have offense, defense up here, 2 here, and then 2 in the corner? Here, quick, let's go. Grab a ball, please. Okay, offense, defense, hop in the corner. So come on, 4 and 4, let's go, 4 and 4, here we go. We got 1 sitting out, okay? Make sure there's a color. Don't put 2 blues. Yep, okay, if you can. Unless you're a post player. Is that a post on a post? Okay, we're fine. Okay, you're good. Can you go over there and you go here for now? Switch. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, we'll mix it up here. Okay, next time, let's mix it. Who's going to be the 2 post players today?
Me.
You 2? Yeah. Well, you're in the right spot. Okay, be interchangeable right now, okay? Just get up on the line. Now, obviously the one-on-one defense, what I teach is I don't like to give up middle penetration, okay? So every time that we have the ball here, and I'm sure you all been taught this, okay? I think Australia, we do it as, we're one of the best countries that does this, okay? I think our stance and hand pressure is some of the best I've seen all around the world. Okay, I coach in the WNBA and it's very hard to break this habit in a lot of players. Okay, but what do they say? Hands down, man down, okay? You look to shoot. If someone's got their hands down, that means you can still get your shot up. If you're carrying a hand, much harder. Okay, so that just takes discipline to do it and repetition. It's repetition. I can remember Tom Ma was my coach for the Opals. I remember coming in, it'd all be about hand pressure. And it's like, okay, don't put your hands down because he'd yell at you if you didn't. And then it would be about secondary hand pressure. And look, I think I went for a year. I'm like, what is secondary hand pressure? I've never heard of it. I come from Mackay, a very small country town. It didn't have all that exposure. But secondary hand pressure, pressure here, secondary means here, this primary, this is secondary. Getting deflections in a game is critical because deflections, what do they lead to? They lead to turnovers. But they also lead to that we can stay in plays better. Okay, we're not creating anything with our over-aggressiveness. Okay, anticipation here. So number 1, when we catch the ball here. So what's your name, hon?
Emmy.
Okay, Emmy. Okay, so let me just take you over. Yep. Okay, so when we come up, remember, we're on the ball. We always want like a close stance here. Never want to give up direct penetration to the rim. Okay, a lot of the times you come out because it's on the left side of the court. That means you're coming out. Your left hand should be up. Okay, don't do this. Left hand is up. And you want to force them to the sideline. Okay, so it changes. Obviously, it'd be there to the nail where that short corner. So you want to be stanced here, okay? Hand pressure. Not playing them too close. If we know they're really quick, don't play them close because they're going to blow by you, aren't they? It's about knowing personnel. Okay, that's critical. As we get older, like Gori's, if you go to the game today, you'll see how they'll defend certain people. Okay, who the drive is. You don't want to play them too close, okay, unless they don't like pressure, and then you can pressure them a little bit more. But it goes on your ability as well. Okay, right here. So now, hop into stance there, hun. So square stance, make sure we're down, tracing the ball here. Now, the big key for me, I think a lot of people call it pack defense. Okay, what we want to do is make sure there's no gaps on the floor. Okay, because if I'm over here, if I stay here and just play one-on-one here, it means we're one-on-one team, aren't we? Because I'm not helping her. So it's always, we teach that, remember, ball you man. So ball you man, we've all done that. I know, I can remember back when I was at the AIS, Brownie was teaching me, okay? Would be in, these shallow triangles. Okay, get your pistols out, ball you man. Because is there a gap now? Not really. Same thing with you. Can you move over a little bit, please? Okay, hop in the gap, ball you man. Okay, Staying close here. Now, obviously 2 passes away now, it's still shallow triangles, especially if that's a shooter, and then your feet are straddling the line. Okay? Now you don't want to be this far down because you're giving a direct pass. It's too far. By the time I close out, she could drive around me as well. So you want to be hands and arms in passing lanes. And what's that give us? Deflections, doesn't it? Okay, so hop up here, hands and arms in passing lanes. Now the biggest thing here, obviously on defense, you can be a great defensive team, you have to talk. Okay, everybody has to talk. Some of them, you know, we have to will. Some people just don't want to talk. But the more you talk, that builds trust. And you can just, hey, got left, help, 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 you got help. I got the ball, 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 ball. Just noise, sometimes noise. This is a distraction, okay, on defense. Okay, so all we're going to do, just hop over here. All we're going to do is we're going to pass it. So we just jump into the ball. I know you've all done this, haven't you? Okay, it's a start. This is how we build defense. You start with shell defense positioning here, okay? But when we close out, so I'm here, got help here, got help here. So I'm never, feet are never on the ground. I always need energy, okay? I'm moving. Okay, you got help here. This is stunting, okay? If I'm stunned here without creating separation to my man, if she moves a little bit, I've got to move. So you cannot lose sight. You can't just look at the ball and you can't just look at your man, okay? You got to make sure we see both people here. So all we're going to do is passing. So obviously on the fly of the ball, I stunt, but then I close out again. You see, there's no direct penetration to the rim. I'm trying to, if they drive, they should drive here. Okay? Now, for some reason, they're going to go middle at times. Okay? You're here. She drives middle. You never want it to be a direct penetration, but you're stunting. Okay? But you're not going to drive. We're just going to pass her. So if she's stunted here, we're all on a string, aren't we? You would stunt her. You understand that? Mm-hmm. Okay? So you would stunt, I would stunt, you would come in there as well. Okay? Stunt the stunner. But right now, we're just going to pass it around. Okay? So you're just going to pass it around. I want to see hand pressure. I want to hear your voice. I want your foot, where you're positioning of your feet. Okay? And then jumping to the ball. Okay? Where are we with 2 passes away? Now, obviously, a lot of times, she might be over there. You may be here. Okay? Because she's stunting it there. And that's the furthest person away. That's the least effective over there. Hardest pass to make, isn't it? Okay? So let's pass it back here. Okay, all you're going to do here is make sure we're pressuring it. Bend your knees. Get on the 3-point line, please. So here, you're just going to pass it. Okay, so I want to see positionings. You ready? Okay, go. Pass. Jump to the ball. Good, just stay in the corner. Good, move, move. Good. Good, good. Stop. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Not bad here, okay? Make sure, don't try and stay in the corner so they can't steal it. Okay, so hop in the corner here. So you're here, remember, you're active, okay? Because if she does pass it, you may be able to get hands and arms in passing lanes. Okay? So we're here, so make sure, yeah, getting it here. Full. Here, the little stutter steps on closeouts are important because otherwise they'll drive around you. Just switch it real quick. I won't waste too much time on this because this is the basic. This is the basis of defense, okay? Ready? Okay, make sure we're shallow triangles. Good. You can be a little flatter here. So you're here, you're showing it, boom. This is the one where you don't want to get too much unless you're totally denying someone, okay? The idea is keep them out of the paint, contest the outside shots. Go. As soon as the flight of the ball comes here, where should you be? You should already be in this spot. Ball you man, okay? So go pass the ball back over there. I'm here, passing it. Good, you got to help here. Got my ball? Yeah. Okay, so you got to be moving. So you cannot be standing. And on the flight of the ball, your position has to change. Otherwise, you're too late. Okay, do it again. Talk it up. Get a little bit higher up. Good. Good, okay. Good, okay, stop, good. Okay, not bad, go back, switch it up. That's pretty straightforward, everyone. Agreed? Okay, very simple here. So what if we pass it here and now we move? Okay, you open up, you guys can exchange, you're shooting the gap here, but you got to get up back up to your spot. We don't shoot the gap to deny here, unless coach tells you don't let her get the ball back. And that's the best player on the team. Okay, so you have to open up a little bit. The worst thing you can do is you both run into each other. Okay, unless you're same size and you start to switch, but you wouldn't just switch, you would switch at the point of the screens. Okay, you got it? So all we're going to do now is, here, you pass it over there, exchange. Good, jump to the ball, get through. Shoot the gap, good. Get here, good. Got the ball. Okay, you got it? Let's go through that real quick. Get through that quick, you ready? Good. Just pass here first, hun. Pass here and exchange, okay? Good, ready? Go. See the ball, get in the corner. Get up there earlier. Now, you see it coming. You got to open up. You went under her. She gives you space and you have to go inside of her. You got it? Okay, do it again. Okay, go. Open up, get through. Good. Make sure you get through, come on. Good. Good. Okay. Good, pretty simple, okay? Now, obviously, sometimes there's no screen, you play it physical anyway, but you always want to get to that spot, okay? Unless it's coming off a red screen because penetration. Okay, I'm going to keep going now. Now we're going to look to penetrate. And this is where, even with the opals, the stunting, that's where they sometimes weren't in the right position, okay? And it takes time. Hop down in the corner, okay? So now we're going to, you're not allowed to move your spot, but we're going to look to penetrate, okay? So the key thing here, a little further, wider, okay? So you're on the ball here. I'm stunting, you dribble here. I stunt, you stunt the stunner. Okay? Now you don't rotate all the weight and you don't put all your weight on the front foot. Okay? So it's here. So back on here. But I don't overcommit. It's early help, early recovery. Early help, early recovery. Okay? Because your job is to make sure you're staying in place. So what I'm going to do here, so you're just going to dribble here, you're going to look to attack, help here, and if you pass it, I'm back in place. Okay? You should be already here. Okay? You drive again. Stunt. Okay, getting back. Okay, I'm here. You drive again. Good, stunt and getting back. And you stunt the stunner. Yeah. Okay, you got it? Let's go. Let's do that. Stunt. So remember this, early help, early recovery. Okay, so if you're already in here, the worst thing you can do is the ball's over there, and my positioning's here, and she dribbles, and then I go. Because what did I create? Separation. And that's what you don't want to create on defense, okay? So your positioning is you always jump into the ball, and that's early help, early recovery. Because if she drives, hopefully my stunting, this is my stunting, she'll hesitate a little bit, and you can stay in place. Okay? And then if they make a shot, so be it, as long as we can stay in place. Good. Go again. Ball. Good. Start. You forgot to start. You got to start. Okay, you're worried about her. She's got your back. You got to trust. Defense is all about trust and doing your job right, okay? So she drives, you just stunt real quick, okay? And then you're getting back. She's stunted, and when I'm recovering, she's recovering. Okay? Here we go. Ball. Good. 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 But you got to, so ball's over there. So you're going back here now, okay? But she's stunning, I'm stunning, you're the low split. Okay? Now, a lot of the times it's not fair because we'll swap to post players down there, actually. Post players hop down there, guards come up high. You're not always going to be up here. Okay? So that's the thing. But if she's stunning there, drive. Good. Get here. Get help. See, I'm on a string. Good. We're back. If I think she's in play, I don't have to stun as much. But when the ball's here, now you're in here. Okay? The ball's over here, ball goes to the corner, you're the low split. You got it? Okay, here we go. Ball. Good, early help. Get back. Start, recover. There, start, recover. Good. Start, recover. Okay, there you go. But make sure, oh, stop. You see, another thing, you stunt it here, okay? You got to stunt to her man. Because what if, this is a great player over here, okay? Kia Nurse is over there, okay? Jenna O'Hay, give her the ball, please. She stunts. This is Mitchell, okay? Leilani Mitchell. You see all these players today. She stunts. Kia Nurse, obviously one of the best players. You got to stunt here because Jenna O'Hay is one of the best three-point shooters. Okay, so passing it. Boom, here, back. So I'm back in place to you. Still got to stay. That's the most dangerous thing. Okay, you got to think she's coming because if she sees me coming, maybe she hesitates. That's all we need. It's like on a drive. If you stun here, maybe I hesitate, but it allows you to get back into play. That's why never give up on a play. Stay in place because anything can happen. Okay, do it one more time. Go.
Yeah, Abby.
Good. Get up here, get up. Good. There you go. That's better. Good. Get back. Get up. Good. Okay? You getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. And it just takes time. You're not always going to be perfect. It's just communication. Okay, real key thing for us. Is there any questions? Pretty straightforward. Okay, I just want to make sure we're putting in that first here. So, baseline. Now we have some rules too. Let's just put the ball down there. The biggest thing I find, if I drive baseline, who's open? If I drive baseline, who's open? Either that person or the post player cutting through the middle. Okay, so what we do is play great one-on-one defense and stay in plays. Why do we, I hate to, I'm going to beat you, but stay right here. Yeah. I beat you, what? You don't have to rotate for us. This is the rules, my philosophy. We stay in plays. Number one, I'm behind the basket, okay? Because then we don't get into rotation, scramble defense. Okay, we want to stay in play. So your job, unless I'm totally beat, well then you have to come and you know you have to drop. You've done that. But when we drive baseline, you're just stunning and recovering. But never give me that. Someone else take that through the middle. Okay? So I start dribbling out. You've got to keep coming with me. So if you get it, penetration. Now I want you to look to try and score now. If you go baseline, look to penetration. Stay in place. Stunt, but don't let her pass the ball to the middle, onto the baseline. You got it? Okay, ready, go. Play. Drive. Good. Good, getting up. Good. There you go. Good. Okay. Good. Change it up. Now this time, when I give the ball baseline, I go drive baseline. Let him go baseline, but stay in play. Okay, you ready? Go. Baseline. You got to stay in play though. Okay, so stay in play is, she does, this is a great play. She gives me here, boom, and then she drives. This is staying, you don't need to help me if I'm in plays. You guys should just, don't even let her get the ball. You stunt and don't even let her get the ball. You take her away. My job is here, don't let her get the ball. It's like you deny it now, the ball's being picked up. Okay? Don't let him get the ball. Here, do it again. Go, baseline. Please drive baseline. Yeah, go, here we go, say it again. Baseline. Stay at home. Good, start. Oh, once the ball's passed, that's where you got to be able to see it. You got to see her now. Okay, because you went like that and the ball's there. You always got to see the ball. Most important thing on the floor is the ball. You have to know where it is, okay? Shallow triangles off it. Do it again. Pass it this way. Baseline. Stay at home. Good. That's the way. Stunt. Baseline. Stay at home. Oh, good. You see, we're relying on she's staying. You help, but you see they're at home or they're driving below the basket. Get out. Okay? So then that's how you get turnovers, so they don't know what to do. The guard will dribble all the way through, usually stay in place. Okay, so that's one of the things. Another rule that we have, it's the same thing. Pass it to me. What if I drive here? You stunt, but get back, but I still go down. You stunt at me, but don't overhelp. Okay, this is the only pass I can make. It drives me crazy, and we still make those mistakes. Hey, Gori.
Yes.
You're like, what are we overhelping for? I mean, your job is to stay
At home.
in place.
Oh.
Okay? Her job is to stay at home. Okay? There's always things. So I get it here. You stunt, but I break you. Boom. You got to stay in place. And let's see if I can make this shot. Oh, I can. That doesn't happen very often to my left hand. Okay? So the key thing now, once you look to drive, so I'm getting it here, drive, stunt, boom, stay in place. Don't let me pass it there, okay? And you don't stunt to the basket. Remember? You're driving. You stunt to the ball and get back. Hands and arms and passing lanes. Okay? Let's see if we can do that to the middle. Ready? Good, good. Middle, 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 middle. Stay in place. Good. Stay at home. There you go. Don't switch it if you have to. That's fine, Bob. Good. Middle, 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 middle. There you go. Good. What did you do wrong?
I went to my player.
Yeah. So she stunted, but you didn't stun her. Okay? Because if you're all the way in here, you've created too much separation. That's where we relying on good one-on-one defense, but you still know you have a team. Okay, we're shrinking the floor with all the stunning. Because if we just stay out here, the ball's over there, hop on there, stop there, hop near man. Look at all the gaps. Look at all the gaps. Gaps everywhere. Okay, the idea, we start shrinking it, we use our hands, we use our voice. Good, you're in here. Get to your spot. You're stunning me though, up the lane. Not to there, okay? Stunning me, okay, a little bit here with what we want to do. Okay, so that's the concept. We're being very active. We're an active team. You should never, if you're standing, you're doing something wrong. Okay? You're standing, doing something wrong. Okay, so that's the shell drill. Now I want to put a pick and roll, and this will take a lot of the time here. What kind of pick and roll defense does everybody play? Soft hedge, hard hedge. Okay, I mean depending on your team, what you build is best for you. I used to use ice, probably go back to it a little bit, but it's being versatile with your team, but it really depends on your players as well. You don't want someone maybe that's a little slow-footed, trying to hard hedge out here if that's not their biggest strength. Okay, so, we mix it up. Sometimes Liz Cambage can hard hedge, but a lot of times we play her as a soft hedge. And some of the other mobile fours, we play them as hard hedges. But we'll vary it up depending on personnel. Okay, the ability of the players around them. Okay, so right now, I'm actually going to break it down into 3-on-3. Make sure you're coming in too, hon. I don't want you to just sit over there and have a little break, okay? So just rotate someone in, but keep rotating someone in. Okay, let's just get 3-on-3. So you're a guard. Can I have the ball here? Can I have the post players up here? Okay, and the other guard's over there in the middle, posts. Okay, 3-on-3. I'm building it up. I'm going to teach the soft hedge at the moment. Now, in pick and roll action, what a lot of the teams want to do, obviously, we can deny this. We know that. And I'm talking about stunting. You know what they're stunting? And the first action of the set, like the first, when someone dribbles it up and want to pass it, that's when you can get a little bit more in passing lanes. Because they're running a play, aren't they? But once they're in their play, you've got to be into your congestion, into your stunning, your pack defense. Okay? Building the pack behind the ball. Okay, here, so we can get in a passing lane, but we'll get it here. We're going to run this, passing it over there. Make sure we're having good leads, okay? That's, you deny it here and you let them catch it over here. Man, that's helping us big time, isn't it? Because who can shoot it from out here? And it allows us just to go under the screen and stay in place, and we can all stay in place better. The closer offensively, you want to catch the ball here offensively. Okay, because you've got so many things now. Okay, but we're talking about defense right now, so you're going to get it here. On every catch, you don't know the defense is coming, so you're always square stance. You're not already going like this. Okay, so you're already square stance. Now the screen's going to come. Okay, you're going to call screen. Just stay, you're there, so stay there. So you're here. Early help, early recovery. This is where you are. Because remember, we have people behind us. You never want to be over here and a pick and roll comes and then stunt in. Because what have I created? Separation. You're inside to outside. And that's the terminology I use with all my players. Be inside to outside. Okay, be active with your hands. So we're coming here. I'm going to play defense here. Soft hedge, hand on the hip, and it's like showing the numbers, okay? You're coming over, fighting over. I go 1, and I only can go 2 max because I have to get back. Because this is where, on a pick and roll defense, and we're spread over here, that's the one we don't want. That's a high percentage shot. And it happens way too much. Because the guards don't get through. You don't work hard enough, number 1. Number 2, the post player stays too long because the guard doesn't do their job. Okay, and then we create separation. After 2, hop back, it's your job, you're stunting now. Okay, so I'm coming off here, good help getting through, stunning her, early help, early recovery. Stay in place, I'm back. Has everyone got that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just run that. You're going to reverse it and play into it. Now I want you to go live now. If you can score, score. Okay, ready, go. Good, good, good. Okay, good, good. Okay, go back again, go back again. Now we're going to go through it. We're not going to go live this time. Go pass, pass. Make it hard for her to catch it. Do your job. Good, good. Point at the screen, you're good. Getting over, you're in your spot. Go off. Come over, roll, getting back. Stunt, recover. You don't stay too long. It's stunt and recover. And if that's a great shooter, you're in flatter triangles. Now come off, pass it, and then get over. Come set another screen. Square stance. Screen, screen, screen. Get up on the hip. Coming up. Get up here. Stay up high there. Stunt and recover.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to start and recover twice, and then the next ones will rotate in. You ready? Here we go. We're not live, but we're going at speed. Game speed. Go. Get back. Good. Start. Recover. Square stance. Get it over. Get it over. Pressure. Good. Good. Get up. Good. Good. Now you make sure you have to sprint because you're running. Okay? Because if you're too slow there, you have to play it as a soft, which is a drop. Okay? Bring somebody else in. Post players have to stay. You can probably rotate into post. Okay, you ready? Go. This is soft head. Good, good. Soft. Go, pass it here. Go get the screen. Stay here. Stay. You got to get up here. Okay? So you stay high here because usually someone's behind us, and we're going to get to that. I'm just breaking down 3 on 3 now. Okay? So let me do it from you. Here we go. Come on. Okay, my ball. Who's good? Getting over. Okay, here, passing it. Good, go get her. I'm high split. Help, get back. Ball. Okay? So you always have to, because once she comes off, you don't have to go chase her because the ball's over there. Okay, do it again. Good. Stay there. Good, start, now get back. Okay, good. And that's what they're looking for, aren't they? Is that what you find in your game? That's who they're looking for. So if you just be here, but once she comes off, early help, early recovery. And if I drive downhill, what am I going to do? Stay at home, stay in place, make him shoot this shot. Okay? The only reason you rotate if you're totally beat. You have to help each other. Are we good with that? Okay, let's put someone in the corner. No, 3 on 3 for now. This group over here. Now we run in soft hedge from the side now. Okay, and this can happen. Sometimes it's a 2-player side. Sometimes side pick and roll, 3-player side with soft hedge. Okay, so what we do, you come into screen. Nothing changes here, soft hedge, you're coming over. Now on this one, you've got to get over. So it's 1, 2, she's rolling. You know she has to roll. Okay, but what you can't do, she moves up, but you got a high tag. You got to come in here, and then you're getting back. High tag, because what you want to do if it's an overloaded side, offensively, this is what everyone should look for. because this person always overhelps and creates separation for a 3 or a drive because you close out. Okay, so I'm going to play your spot real quick here. So I'm positioned here. Ball you, man. Screen's coming. You got it. You got it, got it. Get back, back. Now you pass it back here, I'm in place. Then you got a 3/4 front or front, depending on what the coach tells you to do. You got it? And then we're going to play on that. Okay, here we go. Good, come and screen up. Good. And so she comes up, you stay on the same plane as her, but you get in. Okay, so that's your stunt. You tag her a little bit. You don't hit her, but you tag her and it slows her down. Okay, but then when the ball comes, the flight of the ball, you should already be there. Square stance, that's where she should go. Okay, we don't want to go and create that penetration. Okay, do it one more time. Go. Good. That's it, okay? Good. Now you just have to make, she's bigger and stronger for you, probably front it. You rely on the weak side defense, pushing her off the block, okay? We got that, so that's an overloaded soft hedge. Okay, now the next thing that we can do is dribble handoffs. Okay? So you're going to trail. Teams like to do this. Many things you can do. Okay, what I like to do, blow it up. You know they're coming. Just blow it up, but don't get backdoored. Okay, so you're just blowing it up, which means I have to pick it up sometimes. Okay, you're just fighting over here. If she gets it, get to the corner, come and set a screen. Hard hedge it, be aggressive. Hard hedge, over, under. Okay, stay. I'm going to teach you now. Hard hedge here, we're aggressive here. The guard, I go here, you go under me. And then I'm coming back, you're high tagging now. Because you're raising and I'm tagging it. Okay, so I'm going to play your spot. Okay, you got it? So you're going to blow it up. Now, if this wasn't a great shooter, we would shoot the gap. If this is, I'm talking this is a great shooter. Kia Nurse is coming off tonight. You don't want her to touch the ball, but you don't want to give her back doors either. So you play back foot denial. So what's that? Back foot denial. This is front foot denial, when they can just go back door without anyone hitting them. Back foot denial is you got one here, but if they can't, so my back leg is in line with their leg. So if they went back door, they're going to hit me. Okay? So I'm going to blow it up. She's coming through. I'm blowing it up. I'm using the arm bar without pushing it. Okay? So you're trying to get through. Now, if you think you're going to get totally hit, obviously you may go here and go under next to that person. But then we want to try and go over, then hard hedge, over, under, throwbacks, post up. And I'm going to tag. Okay? I'm on this one because that might hurt me, the other one over there. Okay, you ready? Good, ball. Here, go, get through. Good. Hey, good, do it again, but that's good. That's what you get, turnovers. This is a stud, remember? This is a stud, okay? Here we go, get through. Hard hedge, go. Ball. Good. Okay, so it's all tagging here. Okay, let's do that. Go. Make sure we get the next subs in, please. You can just play post players and rotate, okay? Here we go. Hard hedge. Good. Now the most important thing, if you're going to hard hedge, you have to be at the point of the screen. Okay, so I'm taking your spot now. Let's go again. Good, come on. Oh, that's me. You okay? That's good. I like toughness. I'm old though, so don't run into me. Okay, here we go. Screen. Hard hedge. Push over. Boom. Oh, you beat me. But you know, I'm not that fast. But you get the drift, okay? But another thing, if she's in plays and you've done a great job, okay, point guard, you stay with me, stay near her, and I catch the ball all the way over here, okay, coming around, like you look to be aggressive, but if I don't use the screen, would you hard hedge? No. Okay, so I'm just creating separation. That's what pick and roll players do. If they know a hard hedge is coming, they don't use the screen. Okay, so you can't be over aggressive. You just got to go. You got it? Okay, get some subs in. I hear some heavy breathing. Maybe mine. Okay, you good? Let's try that. You got been on defense?
No.
Okay, switch. You got it? You're going to hard hedge. Okay, go.
Ball. Ball.
Very good. Good. Be aggressive. There you go. Good. Now on a hard hedge, that was okay. Okay. You got to go over. On a hard hedge, it only works if you go. The guard has to go over the screen. If you're going under, it's not fair because someone's open. Okay. It's an aggressive defense. Okay. But now, what was the next thing to say? Oh, another thing. If we have separation. Well, sometimes we just have to switch. But right now, we're going to actually switch, jump switch into an ice. An ice is, does everyone know what ice is? It's probably not used a lot in Australia. It is way more overseas. It's where you don't let the handler use the screen. Okay, so you force them to where they come from. Okay, so I'm going to go hard here, and then you're going to protect, your back's just going to be to the basket, so you don't defend that one. Good, so you come in here, at the point of the screen, we switch, switch. Okay, you get to the corner, but you stay here, because, a little bit further down, because you're my help too. Come and set a screen, here, okay, ice. Hop out of the way so we can see. A little closer, ice, okay, I don't let them use the screen. Look at them, right now. Okay, ice, what most of them do. If this is not a great shooter, it's a great thing to use. Because what they're going to do, there's nowhere to go. They're going to pop, and if you pass it, you would just recover and let them play. If this is the best player, don't let her get the ball back. And you keep the ball on one side, which in basketball, that's really effective.
Yeah.
If you don't let them move the ball freely, keep them on one side, it's great for us. Okay, so you're going to jump switch, and then get into an ice. Here we go. Good. 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 And you totally don't let her use the screen. If she used the screen and you got hit, come and screen me. And I got hit because it didn't keep coming, I would always go under. Always. Okay? Because you make him do it. Good. Do it again. Good. Jump switch. Good. Keep it there. You're too worried about her. You're just locked in. This is her. Because she's here. What can she do? She could pass it over there. But we call this blue. Blue means we have help in the corner. You've got congestion there. You're going like this, which means you can get stretch. You're going to get like this. They're not going to screen. So what do most people do when you ice? They change the angle of the screen and make it a step up. Okay, so there's a different way we want to defend that. You got it? Okay, switch it real quick. Jump switch, let's go. Jump switch! Good. And what'd she do? She didn't do anything. Didn't use the screen, you stayed in place. But you got to make it an aggressive jump switch, okay? Even a little bit before, because you're my helper. Okay, because what you don't want to do is come here. Come. Boom. And they switch here and I go like this. Okay, so that's what teams, if you get lazy and go, switch. Okay, switching is not supposed to be a lazy defense, okay? It's to keep it staying in place. Do it one more time, let's go. Good girl. Yeah, that's the way, good job, that's the way. Nice. You got it? So that's ice on the side against a dribble handoff. Okay, you can do that as a side pick and roll scheme as well. I like it, but it needs time to practice it because there's so many rules with it as well. Ice switch, you can ice trap out of it. Okay, you can do a whole heap of things out of it. You just stay in place, staying in place. But you're taking the ball out of the best person's hands a lot and keeping them on the side. You girls need a drink? You good? Good. Is there any questions at this time? Everyone's good? Anything that's not clear? Okay, good. Okay, let's just get into horns real quick. I'm just breaking it down now, 3-on-3. So point guard, 2 post players, so just players a post. Here. Now the same thing we talked about on a side, the 3-on-3. It's a part of it. So we did the 3-on-3 when someone was in the corner side pick and roll here, you got a high tag. Same applies for horns. Okay? Because a lot of the times the 5-man rolls, the 4-man pops, they know how to shoot, don't they? Okay, so what you can't do is you gotta, so if you're coming off here, this one's, go off the big person's. And she pops high, and you have to help a little bit. So still, we treat it like a soft hedge will show. So you've got to come here. She's helping you. Same applies on the soft hedge. You're getting back, but the other post player, you pop. I can't stay here and help you. I've got to be high tagging up here. Okay, and then you've got to get back. And then we reverse it here, and then you've got to fight for position 3/4 front. You got it? Here we go. So nothing. I just got it here. Go off that side. You got help here. Get help here. Get help. Good. Good. Okay. Try. Next group. Try. So nothing. Everything can change. Same. Push to screens. Good. Just play it as a soft hedge. Okay. So or a show we'll call it. So you're here. They're coming off. Still show your number. You're getting over here. Here. 2 steps and you're back. Because that's the helper. After 2 steps, you never want to go 3. Why would you go 3? Someone's in the corner. You're creating space where we don't want the ball to go. In the paint. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Now back good. Now get in front. Okay, now you have to work and get in front, okay, because that's a big post player. I know you're not a post. Okay, so remember, just swing arm. Sometimes if they're bigger than you, do this. Okay, pressure the ball. Someone's got the ball above their head. We should be pressuring all over them. Okay, go again. 4. Good, now get back. Good, there you go. Now you don't have to, if she doesn't roll quickly, you just go to here. You don't have to go all the way to here. You're just anticipating. You anticipate, okay, without overhelp here. We got it? Rotate in. Here we go. You play defense, please. Hop over here, the guard. Sorry, I don't know your names. Soft, go this side. Go. Go over. Good, good, good. Good. Close out. Okay, good, good. But you got to play physical. You got to use your feet. Okay, so that's just breaking down the horns action in a show soft hedge. Okay, so we're all on a string. That's the most important thing. We're all on a string, and you're not going to be perfect as long as you keep working hard. You got it? Now I'm going to put a whole part together. 5 on 5. So I need Feely, you're in. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Feely. What do you want Feely to play? Post? Yeah, she'll be a post. Okay, can I have a guard here, please? A guard, offense, defense here. Post player on the block. Guard over there. Okay, hop over here, hun. Okay, you'll go down. Okay, you be a post player. Post player high. You just guard Veely down here. Okay, you're just going to be a post. We won't always change you. Whenever you have to change your shirt, hun. Go over there and change your shirt. Go somewhere. Not you. Blue. You're going to have to change your shirt.
Oh.
Go. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. Now we're playing like in an offense here. Cover the ball, please. We're dribbling up the court, okay? Dribbling up the court, we're in it. So 3/4 front now. If you can, deny. If that's what you do, but you don't deny at the expense of someone back cuts. Okay? You're just catching it. Same thing, fly to the ball. The first passes, you don't have to be in your stunting. You can deny, because it's the first pass in the offense. Unless this is a great 4-man who can drive and plays isolation, Ezzy McVegor, she does that pretty good. Okay, so you want to make sure you congest her. But a lot of post players are not going to do that. They're going to play the action. So passing it here, we deny. But as soon as it's here, because she catches it, we're saying she's not a driver. Okay? You're making it hard for her to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, but then let her catch it here. It's the purpose of the drills defense. Okay, square stance, come and screen her. Okay, now we're in a soft hedge. And behind it, exactly, hop in, hun. We're in this triangle behind the ball. Now, because the post play's low, it's easy, isn't it? It's easy. But where should your positioning be? No, this is a big mistake they all make if we're soft hedging. If we're hard hedging, there. Now we're soft hedging. Okay? We just want to stay in play. It's not going to create scramble defense. Stunt the stunner. Okay? Veerley has here. Now we have a triangle behind the ball. Change the angle, screen, screen. Where one, come off it, 1, 2, roll. Okay, you're coming back. The ball's coming here, early help, stunt. You got to stunt me. Stay over there, hun, let the ball come to you. Come off it, you dribble off it, stunt. You get back to your man now. Here, pass it. Okay, we're playing it, you're here. Veerley's back in position now. Okay, but try and be over here. Okay. You got to come off, look into it, and then you're going to pass it here. Okay, be up, as if that's where you're going to shoot it, okay? And then we're going to pass it to the corner. Square stance. You're going to clear out, space out. Okay, go and set a screen in the corner. What's this? Perfect opportunity to do what? Trap. Because it's trapping spots. Okay, we look to trap this. Okay, which means that low split, you're already coming because it's a trap. The rules out of the trap is take the first passes out, leave the furthest person open. Okay, has to be an aggressive trap. Okay, so you're trapping, so you're already coming. Because she may slip early, you've already got her. Okay, she may come over here, you don't let her get it, you deny her. Okay, you got to zone up 2 people behind the ball. Okay, so you're zoning up, but they're big hands here. You're zoning up, take away the first passes, try and deny it if you can. So you would go nice and early, you know she's coming. Don't let her get the ball. Yeah. Okay, and then we're here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and what if the ball is skipped? Boom. Veerley's got to come out and run, but she runs there. You got to get out. I've got to take here. You got to sprint out. That's your man anyway, isn't it? On the fly to the ball, we're coming in. I've got this square stance here. You got to be chasing here, and then Veerley's getting in. Okay, with the bump in. So you would take, if you have to take her, you'd take her. Yeah. And then we're rotating out of it. Okay, we got it? Let's run that. Okay, soft hedge, penetration, pass it, corner, action, trap it. Okay, play out of it. Go. Start here, please. Ready? Pass it. Denial. Good, good. Pass it, get out. Trap, 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 trap. Yes. Very good, good, good. Okay, do it again. Switch it, actually. You got to stop. Because if she doesn't use the screen and she's in place, do you need to stun? No. Okay. That's another rule, and I probably should have said that. If she does a good job and she's in place, I'm already getting back to my man because it's one-on-one. It's only when, because on a pick and roll, what's it do? It makes someone trail, doesn't it? Okay, that's why we run pick and rolls to try and create some separation. But if I'm in place, that means I'm here, my back's to the basket, you don't need to stunt me anymore. Everyone get back in place. Okay, do it again. Get back, good, good, push, go get it, trap it hard. Good, you gotta go, you gotta be there. As soon, the most important thing is you see Veerley going, man, you gotta get up there. Okay, you gotta run hard and low split, you're already here. Okay, and you got to drop then. Okay, do it again. Get back. We don't need help. Good. Don't need help. Good, good. Drop it, drop it. Push the screens. Good. You got to push the screens, okay? You were already pushing to the screen. She's got the ball here. Sorry, what's your name? You got to talk. Okay, because I'm here. I'm here. This is my positioning. It's not this. It's not this, okay? There's no screen. I'm just playing one-on-one defense here. I want to push to this. Usually in America, there's a little hashtag there, okay? Okay, but then the screen comes. Screen's coming, then it's trapped. Screen's coming. Push to the screens, okay? Because if you don't, you got no help. Because our help is where it needs to be. Go. Good, good. Trap it, trap it. Good, good. And if she's right there and hasn't even dribbled, you just go get her. Okay, but the worst thing you can do is put your hands in and foul. Okay, this is our beauty, this opportunity to get a turnover and then get out and run. Okay, swap some spots. Post players down here, the other post player up there. Oh, have you gone offense, defense? You have. Okay, good. Swap some spots. Okay, here we go. Deny! Push the screen! Get back! You got it. You're back here. But she's here. Ball, you man. Remember, shallow triangles. That's, pass it, get through it. Veely's got it. I'm just jumping to the ball. Pass it. I'm jumping to the ball. Shallow, hands and arms and passing lanes. Okay, get a little further over. Here, come off it. Good, good. Early help. Now I'm back. You got to be stunting me. You're not helping there. It's not a hard hedge at the moment. We're just staying in place. You got to hear. You're the low split. But when she's coming off, okay, you're about anticipate. You don't need that. She's coming back. The ball's getting to the split line. You can't let this go in. You can't let post players stuck in front of you. Okay, so it's ball, you man. One pass away. Here we go.
You swing. Gap. Stay here.
Good. Start. Good. Pass it. Good. Good. But this was not a trap here. A trap is in the corner. Okay. Now another thing here. If the ball comes back there. Okay. I'm up here and she passes it. If you can get it, trap it. You're here. Okay. Then here. Then trap aggressively. Split line has to be here. Okay, we got it. Do it again. Let them set. Dribble up though, hun. Dribble up. Hop in the split line. Come here. Hop in the middle. Run down the middle. Okay, you're the point guard. Get in denial too. Opportunity to steal the first one. This is the first part of the play. Once they're in the play, then you're in the stunning, the pack defense. Okay, go. Good. Go get it. Grab it. Yes. Oh, little too late, but the right idea. Okay, you just got to go. Now, if the screen starts getting set up here, you're on a string because sometimes you may not want to trap. If it's here. Okay, you're on this hash here below, very trappable spots. When it starts getting a little bit over here, unless you're going to do it aggressively, okay, low splits, got to make sure that they're there. We got that? Switch it and do it one more time, please. Where are you going? Where's the triangle? Are you helping her? We're going to all hold hands in here? No! Get a little higher up. Triangle. Because I'm on soft hedge, I'm stunning her. Okay, she's coming off, she stunts. I'm here, she's back in place, I'm here. You're the low split. Okay, so make sure you're in the right spot here. Let's go. Good, Billy, that's it. Good. Go get it, trap. Okay, hop back here. Hop the ball there. I'm going to take your spot, hon. Okay, so she came a little higher. If she's back in place, we're one-on-one, and this is play. Sometimes you can deny it. Don't just let them pass the ball where they want to pass the ball. That's why we say hands and arms and passing lanes. I can still deny being and help. Look, hands and arms and passing lanes. This is not hands and arms and passing lanes. This means we don't want the ball to go A to B with any kind of pressure. Okay? Otherwise, we're just going to be chasing the whole night. Okay? Be aggressive. This is the best player. Don't even let her get the ball. Okay? But we're here. Get a little lower. Pass it. Boom. Okay, got the ball. Get out of the way. Okay? You got to go. Yeah. What are you waiting for? Guys, ball. You got to be here. Billy was that. Billy would have came all the way. You're high. You're guarding those two. You deny that person. Okay? The only reason you mightn't deny it if she goes all the way back to halfway. Okay? Because we've served our purpose of using the clock. Okay? Do it again. Hey, can you hop up here? And I want to see you down here. Have you been there?
No.
Okay, go down there. Go. Split, high split. Good. Positioning. Good. Now get back. Good. Go get it. Get out. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Now I said go get her, but you can't let her get out. A trap will only work if you can keep them in the trap. If they beat around you, you got to scoot back. Okay, you lost sight of, you got to guard two people there. Okay, but Another thing, we keep catching the ball here. Can we catch it in the corner? Just let them catch it in the corner. Start the stunner. Now pass it. Come and get it. Jab it, jab it, jab it. Come, Billy. Yeah. Good. Now she can't get out. Good job. You denied. We stunted. We did a good job there. Okay, is everyone, you guys, that's not bad. Okay, but it takes a lot of time. You got to trust, because what's the instincts is, and that's why sometimes I've realized the shell, because we talk about low split, you need 5, so we see whole piece, the whole picture, because we all want to get in the paint, don't we? Where we don't need everyone in the paint. We need triangles. Okay, so let's do now same spots, 1 here, 4, 3 here. Now reverse it. Reverse it, reverse it. Pick and roll, what we did, raise. Hop over there, you raise. The post player raises now. You got to talk to her. You get over, follow your man, get over there. What's that mean? It means you're high split.
Yeah.
Okay? It means now a post player's high split. Stay there. So you're coming off now. I'm high split, coming off. Vili does her job. Back, Vili. I'm here. Pass it over here. Most teams, what do? They back cut. This person back cuts, and they play with this second action. Okay, and they come with speed. So they're just going to pass it, and you're coming pick and roll. So it's a soft hedge again. Coming with speed, getting over, and then playing. You got it? Now, just walk back again. You're there. Hop up here. You're here. Sorry, hon. You've already raised. Okay, so you're high split there. She can be here, and you can be there. But it doesn't have to go too bad. You know, you just got to read it. It's no longer your help now, but that's why Vili has 2 steps, and she's back. You never go 3 steps, because otherwise it's a layup.
Yeah.
Okay? You never want to do that. So she's coming over here. Okay, you're over here. You're stunning her.
Yeah.
Stunt the stunner. She's the one. But when the ball comes to set the screen, coming off, they pass it. On the flight of the ball here, you're getting back. You can't stand, because now the ball's here. You got to get back to your man to play the next action. You can't be daydreamers. So everything on the flight of the ball, there's always movement. Okay? And then you get in here. This person's back cuts. This is what nearly every team does. Don't get beat on a back cut. And then you're playing that next action. Okay, try blow it up if you can. And pick and roll. Soft, and it comes with speed. Soft hedge. Okay? Remember, not too hard. That's hard hedge. Just 1, 2, and then you're getting back. Now, because she cuts through, once she cuts through, you can stop and stay. You don't need to just keep chasing her. Okay? Someone cuts through. Boom. You got help here. We got the triangle again behind the ball. Okay? Let's do that. Talk it up. Good. Push the screen. Okay. She hadn't used the screen, and you already hit it and went back. Okay? So you got to stay. Grab the ball. Come here. Set a screen. So you went like this. She didn't come off, and you went like this already. Okay? She hasn't moved. Here. Coming off. Here. Getting over. I'm back now.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's not a foot race. Make sure defend. The ball's the most important thing. Do it again. Soft edge. Good. Very good. Well done. That was good. Right positioning's there, stunning. You were split line, flight of the ball, you recovered. Okay, switch it. See the other group. Your ball. Good. Soft edge. Get back. Oh, you didn't stun. You see what you did? You followed her out. You got to stun in here, and then you got to stun here. Okay? Because then we protect the paint and we stay in place. Now there's movement. That's the hardest thing, isn't it? Because we want to just chase our man. We're not chasing our mans. We're chasing spots, because the ball's the most important thing. Okay? Here we go.
Maddie saw me shoot.
Yeah. Good. Reverse. Oh, don't get beat on the back. Soft edge. Good. Up. is a great shooter. So every screen you come off, try and go downhill, attack it. Okay, do it again. That was better though. Get back, good. There you go, okay? Don't let it get it in though, okay? Well done. Okay, now you just got repetition. The only way you get better at something is you develop chemistry with your rules that you have on defense. Okay, and it depends on your team, how you want to play. Now that's soft hedge on the side. Now we're going to be aggressive and do hard hedge. Okay? We're going to do a hard hedge. So pass it here. Now hard hedge changes slightly, doesn't it? Screen, stay low for now. Okay? Because we say pre-rotate. Well, you anticipate, but you're ready to rotate. Okay? If this is a great shooter and you know they're going to pop, you better be going early. Because what I mean, like in the WNBA, they pop over here because they all can shoot so well. Okay? Not everyone, you know, that's when you probably think, oh, maybe not so much. Okay? But it can be an aggressive defense. So the thing that changes here now, you know how we said stunt the stunner? Well, you got to protect this. If she goes to rotate, you got to sit on the top of her lap. So you're over here, and hard hedge, it has to be at the point of the screen. So I'm going to take your spot here. This is not a hard hedge because the really good players will split the screen. Okay? The really good players split. So it's got to be point of the screen. You'll always have to go over the top. Yep. Otherwise, no use me hard hedging. It's an aggressive defense. Okay, against the best players and putting a lot of pressure on. So you're coming up here, I hard hedge, I go over, you go under me. And then I evaluate, okay? Now, if you pick it up and are already passing the ball there, you have to rotate and I run over here and then you've got to get back out. We're on a string, aren't we? But we don't leave before we can get back out. I'm running back here. Okay, so the hard hedge is two different things. So do that again, please. Billy, so you're a little bit more on split line. Yeah, good. I go hard hedge here, and she picks it up. We pass it back here. You got to go. You have to. That's the rule. You have to go, and I've got to get out. Okay? Now, what's the other rule? Is I hard hedge, but she gets around me. Keep going through. And she gets to split line. I have to get back here. It's going to split line. You got to go get your man. Okay? So that's why you anticipate and you make reads. If she's coming back here and she passes it, you got to go because I can't get back. Okay? Unless that's a non-shooter, then maybe I will get back. Okay? Depending on what the mismatches are in there. If that's a non-shooter, I may get back and we want her to shoot more than anyone else. Okay? But if I get around the screen, you got to stay. That's the most dangerous. Okay? One pass away, I can't get back over there. I take her. Okay? Let's go. What's that? Go mid-post, okay? Look to pass it back to Bailey.
Help.
Screen, hard hedge. Not aggressive enough, okay? I know you're a guard, so I'll go easy on you there. So remember, so you're coming over. I'm guarding Veerley here. Boom, good. Coming up, hard hedge. Go. Now, as soon as coming back, and she's throwing back. We know she's going to throw back now, so pass it. Short corner, and then I'm getting back, okay? Because you're giving, this is what you're going. She's coming up, and you're going this way, which allowing the good players can split. Okay, let's go.
Help.
Chop, good. Stay in place. Good. And that's fine. Just stay in place. Stay in place. Do it again. But you see, you don't want her to split. So don't be too aggressive. You got to fight over the screen, but you keep her there. Okay, go.
Help.
There you go. You okay, hon? Good. Do it again. It's okay. Go.
Help.
Good. Not bad, but see, I want you to put a little bit more pressure on her because you're going before you go under me. Okay? Do you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So you got the ball here. I'm going over here. You got to go under me, and then I'm getting back. I'm evaluating so I can see where I have to go, depending on where the pass is. You got it. Don't overthink it. Just play it. Let's go. Go under. Good. Now, come off with more speed. And if she does pick it up, it's not always going to be perfect, is it? Because she picked it up. She couldn't go underneath you. She already picked it up. So you did the right thing. And you know what I liked? I liked how quick you got out. Because if you're hard hedging here, you better get your skates on and get out. Okay? You can't be trotting back. Go. Hard hedge. Go. Good. Now everybody get back. Get back. Good. Just play it. Good. Okay, good. Switch it. Now, if we don't have anything and the ball's here, just go set another side pick and roll soft hedge. Because usually on the second pick and roll, you know, if you can hard hedge, if you're in plays, be aggressive. If you're not in plays, you play it as a soft hedge. Okay? Okay, good. Billy's now. Let's go. Ball. Good. Over it, go. You go. Good. That's okay. Hey, and it's not always going to be perfect, okay? Usually they're coming over here, you can get under, but, you know, if Billy has to go, she'll go. Go. Good. There you go. Good. Switch back. Nice. Good. Get back. Sorry. Good. Okay, switch some spots here, please. And play it now. Play it either way. Post players. The other post players are high. You guys can stay low. Billy, you can stay low now. Okay, here we go. Your ball. Good. Get out. Good. Just remember, get out, because where's she going? You hard hedged here. She beat you, but you just keep chasing it. It's not your man anymore. It's like in the soft hedge, isn't it? You got to get out, because can she shoot from that far out? Not many of them. It's not a good shot for a lot of them. Dinah Trusty maybe, but that's about it. Okay, do it. Let's go. Okay, that's what we don't want. Hey, but she didn't use the screen, but then you were just slow to get out there, okay? It's 2 and get back. Be more aggressive. Hard hedge is an aggressive defense. Okay? Let's go. Ball and your ball. Hard hedge, go! Good, get out! Good, much better. But be more aggressive. Okay? So then you get out, over, under, get out, okay? And then you got to know where the ball went. She took your man. And ladies, use your voice. You did the point. That was good, but get out. Good hand. Go. You put the ball. Good. There you go. Nice. Okay, good job. Okay, there you go. Okay, that was better. It's not always going to be perfect over and under, but being aggressive and the helper. Okay, now this time we're doing it. Let's just say reverse it. Oh, have you had a turn? Hop, switch, post player. Hop someone else over there. Go over there, hon. You been over there? Yeah. Have you been over there? We'll go over there. Hop over there. Someone just mix it up a little bit. Okay, stay here. You're playing defense. Have you played defense?
We haven't played.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's defensive drill, not offense. Okay, we're in it. You ready? So remember, the first action, you can look to deny. It's only in the plays. Go. Go screen up. Hard head. Good, get under. Good. Hey, and that's what may happen. Be aggressive. You gotta get through. What you can't do is stop, ever. You gotta chase. Hard hedging, you'll stun a little bit. Veely was there, she was anticipating. You made her play what? Faster. Okay? Go it again. Ball. Go, we're in place. Go straight. Soft head. Stall. Good. Rotate. Yeah. Good. There you go. Okay, so now next thing we want to do, and that's good. She was aggressive. You were a little late, but you realised you had to go. Okay, because they rolled, and that was what was most dangerous. Okay, protect the paint, protect the basket. Okay, go here. Pass it. Pass it. Raise. Get over there. Raise. Now the post player raises. Okay? But if they're the same size, you would be low split now, remember? You'll stunt the stunner. Okay, you have that and that stuff. You'd be the low split. Now sometimes, maybe you got all the same size. So it wouldn't matter if you rotated. But in my league, there's 6'8". So we have to bring the other post player. Okay? So we're talking about very tall players. You mightn't be as effective, but you can still make it work because we would trap you if you went. Okay? But you'll set the screen here. Okay? We kind of know she's going to go. Veely's going to go. So which means you know that she's going to go. So hard hedge, hun. Okay? And let's just go. Veely's anticipating and she's already here. You've got to go higher because I'm stunning here. But pop and she passes it over there. Veely goes. Veely has to go. And you've got to get back over here. Okay? Now sometimes, pass it back here. What happens? Sometimes Veely may go and the ball's not passed there. It's passed here. So I hard hedge here. So that's, you have to kind of take it. You got to get up there. Okay? So I'm coming off here and she passes it over here. You got to at least guard her, like not all the way, but you pass it. So you're there, and when I'm close, you got to get back. Yeah. Okay? But you're here too. Remember, you got to guard both of them. You're behind here. So you got to anticipate without overhelp. Okay? So it means Veely may go. Okay? Because that's the best player. And you're up here. You just got to sprint back. I'm guarding 2 people. You're guarding 2 people. Okay? It's like 3 on 2. But we're fine because you're going to get back here, and then I'm back here playing. And play the next action to side pick and roll. Okay, you got it? Let's go. So hard hedge, raise the post. Veely's going to go and play. Go. Hard hedge. You got a hard hedge. Okay, do it again. Just be aggressive. Just be aggressive, okay? Don't overthink it. Good, get back. Good. Keep her in front. Good, good. You see what you did? You got to get your butt out of there, but you just guarded her. You would go like here. Okay, and now if that's a great shooter, you may have to fully rotate. And you would guard a guard. Just have to sometimes, okay? But one-on-one defense. If I'm overloaded here, top guard cut, butt cut. Second screen. And if it's coming with speed, you can never hard hedge because that's when you're going to get a foul. If it's coming with speed, you're more in the soft hedge. Okay, you got it? Let's go. Ball. Good, good, right. Let's go, right, good, get over here. Good. Okay, good. Try and reverse it if you can. But good. She went. You're going. She's got your back. And you got to play. She's going to look to score. If you rotate, you know you have to go with someone else. Go. Ball. Get out. Go. Find somebody. There you go. Switch it out. Okay. Go. Hey, you got to guard someone else. But what are the rules? And I'm sure it's the same rules for you. You guys are the same size. Yeah. So what are you going to do? Switch. Okay? Yeah. Same size. Our rules are we have the same size. Offense and defense, we just switch. Okay? We switch. Some of our 4s and our 3s will switch pick and rolls because they're the same size. As long as the post offensive 4-man is not too big. Okay? So you guys, if it's the same size, switch. Yep. Here we go. We're just playing. Good. Switch. Good. Stop there. Perfect. Now, we're saying she's a post. Okay. You jam her. The rule is you jam. She gets about here. You let her go. You get in front. Veely's behind you. Yeah. The worst thing you could do is just fight her. She's going to get the ball and we're going to bring a trap member and scramble. But if we can do this, I'm here. Veely may switch me out. Veely may just come. Get out. Okay, that's what we like to do. We like, so instead of staying, post players goes, go. We're back matched up with the post player on a post player. Okay, and then we're not creating mismatch defense. You got it? I know, a lot of rules, but here we go. She's coming back. Can she shoot it from here?
No.
You don't, you help, she's coming.
Yeah.
Don't totally rotate. Okay, do it again. Last one. Oh, get it! Good. Okay, you're going to X here. You're going to get out quicker. Okay, get out quicker. Now, if she's all the way up here, if she holds it, then you can bump back. Okay, if she stunts it, gets it, moves it, and then you stay in place. Okay, do it one more time. Last time. You got it? You get it? Get over, get up, good, get back. You're not talking. You didn't talk. You got to tell her. If she's staying, you got to find somebody else. But if we don't talk, that's when mistakes happen. Okay? At all levels, trust me. My girls get it all right. We'll talk. Work it out. Okay? It's not going to be A, B, or C. There's grey area. It's not black or white. There's grey areas, so you got to work it out. Okay? Do it one more time. Let's do it right. Don't full rotate. Just stun it. Now get back. Go. Good. Soft edge. Good. Get back. Good. There you go. Good. Okay? I can hear Bailey talking. Okay? So this is the thing all young kids got to get better at. You got to talk. We talk off the court, don't we? Yeah. We get on the court and we're like, talk. Okay? Noise is disruptive. Thing there. So you tag it. You're rolling. You take her. You pop. And I take her. Yeah. Okay? That's a 3-player switch. And then we pass it back. Bailey stays on the 1. She becomes high split. Let's just say we pass it and they go, oh, mouse and house. Not really, but you know. Okay, pass it here. And instead of screening, she dives. Go take it. You go get this one, or Bailey comes over because she's the other post player and sends you out. So we keep this big post player in the paint. Yeah. Okay? Now let's just do it as a dive. Do we have to walk through that again? Let's walk through that. So we dribble off Bailey, head switch, tag it, go, find her, but you still don't let her go back. Good, we pass it, mouse in the house, pass it, dive, switch it out, get out, good. We're in place. Okay, and then we're back to any. If they run side pick and roll, you can soft hedge it now, and we play out of it. Let's just go horns, and we'll call it a black. Okay, here we go. Head switch. Good, reverse. Dive. Good. Well done. Okay, switch it. Good job. You guys have done that before? No? Okay, quick learners. Okay, here we go. Head switch. What you don't want to do is go under her. Now, she's a 4-man. If she pops, it's a 2-player switch. Okay. She pops. You're not going, you're taking her over as high. But what you want to do, so you push to the screen, head switch, you tag it here. You don't go underneath her. If she rolls, she goes, you get out. Okay. Okay? Because if you go underneath here and she rolls, you got to pop, you're not going to hit her. You don't want it, because the other person, post player's taking it. And if Veerley wants to pop, let's just say you dive, she pops, well, I just take Veerley. Yeah. And then we're playing. Let's just say you get out of there. And now let's just say, hop out, pass it over here, and Veerley sets a screen. Well, it's a switch. Okay? Switch. It might be a head switch. Jam it. She gets lower, coming over, helping it. You may come and get her. Okay, come and get her. You got to go early. You get out. Okay? And now the other post player, you may raise it up, and the other post player may drop back. You understand? So you're back on post to post. Yeah. You got it? Let's go. Do it the first way. Sorry. Veerley, for this way, come off this person. head switch, roll, pop Veely, reverse it, dive, black out again. Okay, because you're the post player, it's not post player. Go, head switch, get out, pass it, dive. You dive, Veely. Go. Good, get out. If this is a post player, that's fine, but what are you doing out there? You should usually stay in here or come in out here to go. You would drop it, you would come out and you'd let her get out. Okay? Yeah, you may have to come in here. So do it again. So Veely's going to roll, okay? Here we go. So come up here, head switch. Reverse pass, dive, black it out. You can't bump her too low. You tag her one time and you're out of here. You better get there. That's your responsibility. Okay? And now I'm looking. Can you go back to where you were, hon? Stay there. Veely, you're here. Can you hop up here, Veely? Where you were? Veely was here. Okay? I'm here. Boom. Go. Veely's cutting. Take her. Getting out. Okay? Sometimes, exactly. You may have to go up there before I get up there. Okay? But not all the time. You've got to read it. Because we want to keep you back on the big. Okay, but you don't chase the big, and you got to make sure you got two. Hey, you may send her over if you feel like that's a dangerous pass. Okay, go. Black. Horns. Good job. Well done. Yes. Very good. Okay, now this time, Veely's going to set a screen on the ball. And you're going to bump, let her get in front. The other post player, come early and get out and black out. You got it? Go.
Switch over here.
Head switch. Pass it. Set a screen. Switch it. Switch up. Jam it. Take her. Get out.
Good job.
There you go. But post player, you got to get up. Drop. You get in there, okay? And you can stay right there, okay, with where you're going to play. It just means, obviously, if that's a real big play, we keep post on post. Now, obviously, if you guys are the same size, you don't have to switch back because you can replay it. So it depends on personnel. Go. Switch it. Get out. Oh, good. You got to get up there. And if you know, what are they going to do? If the ball's being passed this way, where are they going to pass it? So what are you going to do? So when you come over here, don't let her pass it. You know what I mean? If you're in scramble defense, push the ball back to where it came from. Okay? Because you know that's the only place they can touch it. And if they drive down here, at least there's congestion. Okay? You got to be quicker though. You got to anticipate. Let's go. Good. Get in front. Yes. Good job. Well done. Okay? You got it? That's pretty good. Let's do it the other way around. The 5 men's here. Go off the 4. Is that what? Yeah. Go off the 4 this time. You're going to switch. Head switch. Now, you got to know your ability too. I'm not making Liz Cambage head switch. I don't usually switch her because I want to keep her in the paint. Okay, usually the 4s would likely be a switch. But at times we will switch everybody. Okay, everybody. Doesn't matter. As long as we're at rotation and we're communicating.
I don't know if the coaches know what head switch is.
Oh, head switch. Head switch, sorry, I probably say words. Does everyone know what hedge means? Being aggressive at the point of the screen. Okay, so you're hedging here and then you're switching. But the most important thing in a head switch, it's mainly to allow everybody to get in place. Okay, but once you head switch, you want to jump off. And now, where does she want to go? When people switch on us, okay, offensively, you don't want to let them go back to the middle. You got to keep them on the side. Okay, because if anyone, a lot of the times post players, they give this and they give up middle penetration. We don't want that. Okay, you got to keep it here, and you play them obviously with cushion contain. You got to be in here, stunt recover, blue. You got to help. Don't go down there. You're here. You got to help here. We've closed all the gaps, but if you let it go back through the middle, it means I can pass here, over help. I've created space. Keep them on the side. So it's a hedge. You hedge at the point of the screen, and then you jump off and you keep them on the side. Okay? Go. Pull. Press him. Now jump off. Good. Oh. Do it. Blacking.
Wait, do I stay here?
Yes. Black. Head switch. Black. 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 What do? You don't go underneath her.
Yeah.
You're going.
Yeah, okay.
Make sure you pop back here, okay?
Yeah.
It's a long pass. You're going. So remember, it's a tag.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Okay, go. Go. What did you do? Yeah, push it to the screen. That's where your help is. Do it again. Same size. Switch. Come on. Here we go. Come on. I know it gets long after a while. Doing well. Doing well. Switch. Jam it. Go. Good. Good. Okay, you got to get in. Look, furthest person away. You getting in. You may flash all the way up there. Then you're the post player. You got to go up there. You got to go. Okay, so stay, pick and roll here. Go to the pick and roll 2 guards, please, with the post. Okay, so your split line, you should already been up there. Good, switch, jam it, slow it down, come. It allows them all time to get back. Pressure the ball, but smart pressure, okay? What's the first pass out that she can get? Take it. Sprint, get out. And now sometimes you may just go here because they may be playing the action.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I got top ball.
Good. Well done. There you go. Okay. And so it just takes a lot of talk, doesn't it? Just knowing, it's like there's a mismatch. Because an automatic rule for us, mismatch defense is an automatic trap unless we can switch it out. Okay, and then out of a trap, our rules are what? Deny the first pass out of the traps. You leave the furthest person open. Okay, and unless it's a skip, then obviously you have to defend it. Okay, so that's black on that. You got that? Okay, let's do black in a step up. Come over here. A step up screen is where the post player, let's clear you out. They'll, especially if they want to ice, people change it that her back is to the screen, its back is to the baseline. This is a step up screen. Everyone's spread around. Okay, so her back's to the baseline here. So we play this either as a corral trap, okay, or black. Okay, with the fours here. The post player may be there, but who rotates? The post player. Okay, so nothing changes. So coming off here, black, you don't hedge switch it as much on here. Okay, so but you want to make sure they don't beat your baseline. And if they do beat your baseline, what were our rules? Do you remember?
Stay at home and stay in place.
Very good. Stay at home and stay in place, number one, and then stay at home. Okay, if we don't stay in place, then we have to help the helper. Okay, so we're going to switch. You're going to roll. Take it. You're going to get up here, and you're sprinting out. Now, sometimes you may just take this person.
Yeah.
Okay, because it happens so quickly, you got to take that, and we're playing. And if she gets it, she may back cut, we run a screen, it's still the same size. And then that's your man until we can give it back up. Here we go, step ups, black, ball, good, almost. Hey, because look where she passed it from. If you do this, you'll get a lot of turnovers, trust me. As long as we can stay in place. Okay? So as soon as she starts going baseline and she's close, you just go and guard her. Okay? Try and get to the black though now. Come back here, hun, a little bit. Okay? Come and set that screen. Good, here we go. There you go, good. Swing, good. Switch. Good. Now, let's say you guys are the same size, it doesn't matter. But can we get back to what we did right there with Veely here, guard there. Who are you guarding? Okay, okay. Okay, we're all small now, aren't we? Well, it means we're probably going to switch, but usually this person down here, like on my team, a 3-man, is big. 6'1", 6'2". So we could switch it out again because our rules are same size, Veely screens, same size you two. Okay, but sometimes if this was my point guard, Mitchell, and this was a 3-man, they would play it as a post because Mitchell's going to be too small. Okay, Leilani Mitchell's 5'5". So I try and keep them. The 3-man would play as a post. But right now, you guys, we're not saying anything. So we switch. But if I was a big 3 here, I would black out. So the little guard would get out and I'd take in. I'd get in. Okay? And then we're playing it. And if we can, we come. But we don't have to if that's a bigger player. Okay? Especially because it's 2 over there. It's an overloaded side. It's way harder to rotate. Okay, let's do that. Let's go. Yeah, try the black on the other side too. Here we go. Switch. Black. Yeah, good. And you see her looking. Boom. But you got to evaluate because sometimes because there's only 2, you might just stay here because there's no one else to rotate out. If there's 3, easier to rotate. Okay? But what would you do? Mismatch? What would you do? What you did? Play in front. Because I'm here. No one's going to pass it if I'm here. They're going to reverse it over there. And then we're going to play. And then out of the movement, we can get back to same size matchups. Okay? So you don't over switch when it creates offense. Here we go. Good. Black. Good. Oh. Good. Okay. Now you jammed yours up, but you want to say black or switch? Because you never want to. If there's someone's in the corner and you know they're going to switch, you don't jam. It's only on a 2-player side you would jam to allow more rotation over here. I know it's a little confusing, but I know it's a lot of information I'm giving you, but you're doing good. Okay, so you just have to fight it. One more time on that group. Let's go.
What?
Switch. Good. There you go. See that? Now the key thing, remember the last time you had it, you guys, because we didn't communicate and then you closed out, what did you do? Closed out and you put your weight all on the front foot that she drove straight at you. Okay, you got to test, you got a little stutter stance. If you're doing that, you're stutter standing. Okay, you got to make sure you have a closed stance. Never give him this. We're inviting him to dribble penetration to the rim, and direct penetration. Okay, you're not going to stop that. Okay, you're probably going to foul it if anything. Other team, let's go. That was good, that group. Let's go. Next group. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, switch. Black, ball. Good. Now, if she popped, you would stay. Roll for now, hon. Yes, very good. yeah. If they pop, it's 2-player switch. The guard would stay on it. Okay. Here we go. Good. Switch. Black. Yes. Very good. Good job. It's aggressiveness, isn't it? They're not sure who's open. Okay. As long as you do something aggressive, offense is like, whoa, I don't know what's open, okay? And what are they going to do? They'll start playing for mismatches. But if we're in the right spots and being disruptive, hand pressure, we're in good shape. Do it one more time and then we'll move on. Black. Switch, black. Good girl. Well done. Yes, good. Right there. Good. Give yourself a hand. Well done. You did a good job for a short period of time. Nice. Okay, so that's pick and roll. I haven't gone over ice, and I'd like to, but it's so much information that it's probably overload. Maybe next time, what I'd like to do for the last 20 minutes is just to go over off-ball defense. So when there's down screens, how to defend a down screen. okay? And it's not just the person defending the shooter coming off the screen. It's everybody. Remember, it's team defense. It's always team defense here. And then I'll go over how to defend floppy action guarding, defending a shooter, okay? Because you want to make sure you're locking and trailing, okay? You're following their footsteps. So you're playing, you're staying in plays. That's the best thing in basketball. If you can stay in plays, be disruptive, shrink the floor, and rebound, you're in good shape. If you don't rebound, you're not going to win. Okay? If you don't rebound, you're not going to win. If you don't play great defense, you're not going to be a great team. Okay? You could be a good team, but you want to be a great team. And another thing, great defense leads to easy baskets down there. Okay? You can really develop your running game too. Okay? But playing, the most important thing is to play to the strengths of your team. Okay? Put them in positions where they can succeed and then help them grow. Okay? Now, you don't want to hard hedge the whole game because that's demanding. Fatigue sets in, lazy separation. That's why soft hedge, congesting it, sometimes the black is good. You still can be aggressive, but you can make sure you're staying in place and then contesting the shots. Okay? Okay, next thing up here, guys, let's just do, I call it loop red. Red is a down screen for me. So guard here, 4-man here, 3-man, 2-man over in the corner, 5-man. So just on the elbow. So yeah, Vila, you start here. 5-man's here, 4-man's here. So you're going to dribble up. Okay, we always remember live ball, contained penetration. Okay, not many of them can just pull up, contain. You're going to loop it. So you're going to down screen here. Who's on? So you're on offense.
Indeed.
She's on offense. Oh, switch. Oh, no, whites. Change it, Vila. Okay, you're going to come in here. You're going to down screen. Now on this loop action, you're still going to play it tough. Okay, so teams loop action here, and they see you shoot the gap here. What are they going to do? Create separation. So you got to play it tough. Okay, so come in here. Okay, playing it tough. So you're getting into it. You're fighting over screens here. Okay, this is just a loop screen. We just call that's what we call a loop screen. Now on the flight of the ball back here, you separate there. Hop in the corner, hun. You're going to down screen. Okay, so down screen. You're going to down screen here. Now this is a great shooter. When it's coming, what we do is we call it a top lock. So we just top lock the player, and it could be inside leg. So hop in here, hun, you're a shooter. So you're coming to get me. So I see her coming, I top lock her, but I have to kind of be close to her. If she is taller than me, because I don't want him to back cut and post me up, I'll top lock inside leg. Okay, so she's coming over. Now the post player, nothing changes for you. Ball, you, man. This is what happens usually on down screens. No help. It's like one-on-one. Get up there. It's like a soft head. She's coming off. You take 1 or 2 and then you're back because she slips too. Yeah. It's not a time to take a timeout on the floor, okay? So you're engaged too. But I'm top locking here. So this is a really good play, okay? Great plays. I'm here and I'm just trying to fight her over. I'm playing her physical. Now she's coming up here. You're pressuring the ball and the ball's passed over to my man. You always have to stunt. Because sometimes I may come off and get hit. I may come in here. But if I see you start stunning, okay, hesitate a little bit. But then you have to get back because a lot of times they do this and they pass it back over there to the shooter. Okay, you got it? So what we're going to do here right now, actually I'm just going to put 2 post players here, 2 guards down there. I'm going to hold the ball. You're going to top lock, okay? So I'm going to go here, go top lock, inside leg. Now you've got to play it physical. Get it physical, good. Here, come up. Boom, you got to fight it over. Good. You get it back here, no, pass it back. And when I look over here, go screen down, top lock, inside leg. Now you got to go get her, okay? So she's coming in here. You see the ball coming. Okay, the ball's up here. You're playing this action. So you're already, she's coming down, you're here. She's coming to get me here, okay? And then I'm trying to fight over like I do in a pick and roll screen when I'm going over screens, aren't I? Okay? I'm up and in, and I'm fighting them over, okay? And it hurts. It's physical, but guess what? You slow their progress so they're not smooth. when a shooter, what you want to do is don't let them go straight routes. You don't want them to come off one route, get their feet set and shoot it. They got to get hit along the way. You got to play them physical, okay? Okay, top lock inside, go. Come on, get over, good, go, top lock inside. Good. Post players, closer to the screens. Go again, get back to your spots again. Go again. Go. Good. There you go, good. Close to the screen, good. There you go, good. And then they get the ball, okay? And then you're just playing pick and roll defense. They may do a step up, okay? They know a step up. Now on step ups too, we also do corral. Corral is, I'm here, because this is, we don't like to hard hedge, it'll slip a lot. We want to keep them on the side, so you're coming over. It's like a corral. We corral trap it, and people stunt behind us. But when she's back in plays, I'm back. And then everyone else is back. Okay, you got that? So we do black or corral trapping and step ups as much as we can. Okay, we got it? Now, okay, come in here. We're going to run loop red into step up black. You got it? So you're going to go loop, down screen. You're going to get the ball, come walk through it, loop it, dribble, hand dribble, loop it, down screen, fight over, get it here, fly to the ball, down screen, you've done it. Okay, not you, you've already just come up. Don't screen until she has the ball. Fly to the ball. Pick it up. Okay, space out, step up. Black, roll. Go get a post. No, black. Switch. Bailey's going to go get it. Okay, getting out. You got to get in because she's small. Yeah. You want her inside, she'll be eaten alive. Okay, you got to get in. Okay, you got it? Because remember, on the black, leave the furthest person open. Protect this. Pressure here, don't let it come back to the middle. Here we go, loop, red, black, step ups. Here we go, loop it. Red screen. Jump to the ball, step ups. Black. Good. Now, sometimes on this black hun, I'm not sure of your name, so you black it here, and then you turn. Because sometimes you may have to go to this top person, if she's not there. Okay? So that was, hey, not bad, but you got to talk. Switch! Got the roll! Do it one more time, go! Step up! Switch, get out! Good! Keep playing! Good! There you go, front the post. Switch it. Good job. You didn't top lock. Remember? You just stood beside her. Top lock. You're locking her in. You're on top of her, and you're locking her in. Okay? Because the worst thing you can do on a shooter, come back here. I could shoot the ball. That was one thing I could do well. So here, if they didn't play me physical here, I'd create if there was already separation here, I'd be like, I'm coming off. I hated this. Trust me. People here in my skin, I couldn't get open. They're just holding me. Couldn't move. Okay? So just know, but you can't foul. You can't be. So as soon as the ball's up there and you know the play is coming and you're in here, boom, you're here. Okay? And then you're fighting over just like you're doing a pick and roll. Okay? Here we go. Loop red. Good. Better. Step up. Black. Good. Play. Good. Screen or something. Do something good. Pressure. Jump to the ball. Okay, good. Not bad. Now, did you hear what I said? Good job. But when the ball came back up here, what do you have to do? We're in plays now. It's not a play. We're playing. You got to shrink the floor. Where's my stunning? Jump to the ball. Okay, if I penetrate, stunt. You got it? Everyone's good with that? Now, last thing I want to do on here. Loop red. Get up to red. Loop it. That was much better, though. Playing physical. Okay, get it up here. Step up. Okay, triangles behind the ball. You're here. Good, that can be your man. Triangles behind the ball, remember, rules. Corral. So this is a great player, and it's like a trap, but not an aggressive trap. Okay, so I'm going to come off. You're going to push to the screens. Corral, come off, dribble, dribble. Corral, you're back in place. You kind of stunt. You stunt a little bit. You stunt her a little bit. You're stunting here. But if you're back in place, I'm coming back. Everyone get back to their men. Okay, so we call that a corral. We do that in the middle if we need to corral. Someone has great speed. You know, you can't contain them very well. They're so fast. You corral them. Okay? And when you're back in place, get back in place. What's that, hon?
Is Ella making Emily not use the screen?
No, use the screen. Step up, but now it's not it's corral trap. Use the step up screen, corral. Here we go. Good, get up. Corral, corral. Get back and play. Good. Well done. Good job. Hey, but you see, you'll get through one screen, you get another screen. You just got to fight. Okay, but you got to know you're at the point of the screen. You're corralling her. You're hovering around her. But you got to get over and get back into place, and everyone's in the paint behind, pressuring the ball. Switch it. You two over here. Switch. Good job. Hey, good. Top lock inside leg. Let's go. Good job. Corral, corral. Corral. It's like a trap. You have to go over. It's like a hard hedge. Do it again. Here we go. You have to go over. Otherwise, separation. Okay. Good, good. Get out, get out. Hold it. Getting over. Corral. Stop. Corral. Get back. Good. Good. Now. Yeah. Good job. That was good. Okay. Look at it. It's hard. You're backing in place. Staying in place. Okay. Side leg means I don't want. This is a really great shooter. I don't want her to come off the screen. She's just too good. Okay. So you go here. The ball's at the top. Red screen, and then I top lock here. But what you can't do is she fakes you here and you get separation. Yeah. Okay, so you still got to help. Remember, you're still helping here. You got to read it. Okay, you got to help. But sometimes you may have to go, if you see her go back, you open up here. But I top lock here and she goes, okay? I got to stay in place. Now, usually if someone back cuts, what do? They flash, pinch post. This is pinch post, flash back, pinch of the zone. Pass it. Okay, and usually it's a ISO or a pinch action. This is what we call a pinch action. Most people do this as a play. Okay, if I'm in the middle and I'm going here, you got to blow it up like we did the nose. Unless, catch it out a little further out. Unless I'm not very good and I come off here, you'd give her a gap, but you would have to always guard her. Because what do post players like to do? Fake. They fake it and drive. Because she has the ball. Most important thing is the person with the ball. You got to defend her. I don't have the ball. Why are you defending me? You create someone. Yeah. Happens all the time, at all levels. Okay? But if she catches it on the pinch here, okay, you're passing it here, you get up and into me. You fight over me, so don't let me get it. Okay? Yeah. You got that? Okay, let's run into that. Go. And then just play. Deny the pinch if you can. Top leg. Good. Back cut. Pinch it. Pass it. Oh, you see what you did? You know she's coming into the pinch. Don't let her come off it. She got it here. You took a step back here. You got to take a step up into her. Fighting over her a little bit. Okay? You got it? Do it again. She got you, didn't she? Now, sometimes she's going to get you. Just keep playing. Okay? Becomes a step up. Becomes a corral, a black, whatever your coaches want to do. If you don't get into the pinch. Back cut just for this time, please. Abby. Good, pinch it. Try and deny if you can. That's better. Good, good. Okay. Now, the worst thing is, our closeout defense wasn't very good, was it? We can't be so over-aggressive that we create penetration. Okay? Because you went out so hard with your weight on the front foot, you created it. And then you didn't stay in place, and then you helped, and they dished it back to your man. Okay? We always have a thing. Post player, hop down there. You two post players here. Come up here. Hop on the block. Hop on the block. Guard me. This is another rule. You're coming down here, and I beat you a little bit. Why do post players do this? Why? My girls do it too, and it's like, why are you helping? Can I score over her? But now I've created it to a big post player, and it's a layup, and maybe this is contested. So the same thing is, I beat you, boom, stun, then recover. Oh, yeah. And then travel.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't overcommit. It's like here, don't overcommit, I'm coming here. You start, but see that, show it, hands and arms and passing lanes. Flatter. Hop more in the corner, hun. Exactly, a little flatter. Good. So I'm driving down here, you would just stunt and you would never overhelp here. Okay? But if she's up here and you stay down there, okay, don't stunt to the basket because I can still pass it here. You got to remember, stunt to the early help, early recovery. Okay, that's really key in everything that we do. It's just being disruptive. Activity. Okay, activity. It's hard to play against. If you're standing, easy, isn't it? Okay, here, one of the last things, floppy action. Post guard up here, two post players here. Shooter. Guards, come down here. Okay, you're a shooter, yeah? You're a shooter? Okay, you're the shooter. She's a great shooter here. Come and screen for me. I'm going to take your spot. Come and screen. This is a shooter. Come in, we're running floppy. They're just going to screen for you. I know they're running floppy. You know, floppy is just low screens. Stagger screens down low. Okay, worst thing I could do is get hit here. Yes, sometimes we switch here, but a lot of times if you're running hard and you switch, this person gets open. Okay, but that's a rule. Maybe it's a single screen. Maybe it's a stagger screen. Okay, so there's no screen. Let's just say you're out for now. And I know they're going to screen me. So it's a baseline screen. I know the screen's coming. So let's just good, over here. Automatically, I don't want to get hit by screens. So I have to lock and trail on the outside hip. So all I do is I get behind here. Post players open up a little bit because if they're big, they might go like that. Hop out of the way, hun. Okay, now once I get closer, Veely gets close to the screen. Ball you, man. Okay, and I'm coming down here. This is a shooter, great shooter. Okay, when I get over here, I'm sliding in here. Okay, because I don't want to get it. I'm locking and trailing her, and then I'm sliding here. But another thing, you pass it, what's your job? Stunt to the ball. Because what if I'm coming in here? Yeah. You stunt. If you just stay out here, I just go raise it up. Yep. And Veely can't overhelp too much up here because then I'll dump it down there. Okay? If I got hit on a screen, on the first screen, and I was chasing it, and I was here, and she was coming off here, what would Veely have to do if I was a great shooter? Has to switch. And then I would just come in here, and I'd just have to play physical, and you would zone it up there. Okay? Because we don't give shooters open looks. Okay? So let's do that. Here we go. Okay, good, go. Get on the outside hip, get on the outside hip, shoot the gap. Good, good. Okay, next group, go over. I'm up here, all the guards go, go, go. Okay, go again. Go. All of yous, go. Offense, defense, let's go. Go, floppy, floppy, get on the outside hip, get on the outside hip. Okay, then square stance, good, good. Next group, let's go. Floppy, 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 outside hip. Good. You see how Veely's getting up there? Veely, you hop on the other spot. Make sure you're here too now. Okay, go. Now, hey, too much separation. If you're 3 feet behind her, that's too much. Okay? Go. Player finish on the first one. Outside hip. You did outside hipper. We're saying she's a great shooter.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if you shoot, she shoots the gap, and at times you're going to have to do it. She's going to flare, isn't she?
Yeah.
And then take you out. Go. Lock and trail. Get on the outside hip. Good. Now square her up though, okay? You got to stay in place. plays. When she catches it, you got to square her up, stay in place. Go. Offense and defense. Oh, okay. Too much there, okay? You got to be fast here, okay? Look, what we're doing is we're getting caught here. We're just going, come in. Oh, one of you. Good. I would bump player physical here and then slide outside hip. Okay, you got to know it's coming. So what we're doing here, you're coming in here. Well, come back again. A lot of you is going like this, just straight away here. Player physical here. You know Floppy's coming. Okay, Floppy, Floppy, Floppy. You might want to reroute her off the first screen. Okay, the second one you won't be able to, but you have to be in her footsteps. If this is not in your footsteps, okay, because if I was that far out and she lowered the screen, you have to shoot the gap. Okay, you have to shoot the gap. The only way you'd get back to her, unless you, at the point of the screen, switched out onto her. Okay, you switch to deny. Here we go. Ready, go. Lock and try. You're not on the outside hip. Go again. Otherwise, you get hit on a screen, you're done. You're out of the play. Go. Now go on the outside hip. Outside hip. Now shoot the gap. That's better. Here we go. Good job. And once she gets here, you got to shoot the gap there. Okay. Go. Good. Outside hip. Not bad. Good. And when she catches it, remember, don't get all your feet on your back, on your front of your feet. Here we go. Go. Good. Outside hip. Sprint, sprint. There you go. Good. Go. That's better. Okay, you got over there. Go guard. This is the first one. You can get in it. Billy, you can have a rest for right now. No, you're going defense on the guard. You're a guard. Hop in now. Get that girl up. Sorry, I don't know your names. You ready? Go. Outside hip. Outside hip. Sprint. There you go. Good, 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 good. Okay, so that's floppy. Okay, so that's against the shooter. We all know that. So stagger screen. A stagger screen may be here as well. Can we just get into this stagger screen? Post play. Fives are here. Fours, hop in there, guards. If it's it's the same thing. The stagger screen. Okay, same thing. She's coming off here.
Emily, go on.
And you're saying this is a stagger screen. So come in. You come. I'm taking you. She's coming here. I may reroute her here. I'm getting outside here. Good. And now you're going to be at the point of the screen. If this was a non-shooter, okay, I would just shoot the gap. You would stay here and stay in plays. If this was a great player, we can't let him get any shots, you got to lock and trail. You got to be at the point of the screen. I'm locking and trailing, okay? And now sometimes if you're physical enough, you know, I'm locking and trailing. If I'm here and I'm right here, if I'm physical enough, I'm going through it. But if you're not, get on the outside hip so she can't. It's a moving screen. She can't do that. You know, what they like to do, they like to do this too. You know, turn their backs on you. Okay, you're not allowed to do that. But they do still get away with it, okay? Lock and trail that. Let's go. Stagger, stagger. Go. Get on the outside hip. Good, good. And now my man would stunt and you'd be back in plays. Next one, let's go. Outside hip. Good. Remember, you still have to help a little bit like ball you man, okay? Be ready. Because sometimes if you help here, and what happens if she slipped, you would take her. Because we're protecting the paint, okay? But if this is a great player, you have to. One more, last one. Last one, let's go. Outside hip. Good, good, good. Now there you go. Good job. Good job, well done. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Is there any questions? Maybe I didn't explain something, or you're not clear on anything, or something you would like to see?
How long does it take to teach this to a new team? What's the progress? What's the word to look for?
To get chemistry?
Not chemistry. The progression.
Progression?
Yes.
Well, very similar. There's the shell drill. I'll do that a lot with the stunning, positioning. Okay, stance, talk like that. But then I try and put in plays. I try and go whole part, but then at the start of plays, I'll break it down. So just what I did there, the 3-on-3, I will break that down. Okay, nose action, blow it up. We're hard hedging it. We're jump switching. We're icing it. So it's all about repetition. I mean, anything. The only way you get better at being a great shooter, you got to shoot. Anything that you do, anything, in any occupation. Okay, so the 3-on-3, I break it down there. We do 1-on-1 too. More about knowing your opponent, positioning, moving your feet, contesting without fouling, blocking out. Okay, but then I break it down to 3-part. But then I try and build it up to 5-part and just work on it with different plays that we'll see. What hurts us? You know, is it we have to get better at blocking? You know, anything. So I'll just whatever's the priority at that time, but I'll isolate it. But it's, you know, I work on it every single day. Every single day. Okay, you hop on the court. Because as you can see, there's a lot of rules. They're going to make mistakes. My teams make mistakes all the time because in the heat of the moment, fatigue sets in, lack of communication, things happen. But you have to just to keep playing. And that's why I say if we can just keep talking and you can stay together, okay, you're going to be in good shape. You're going to be in good shape. And then if you make a mistake, the key thing is really to get over it. We dwell too much on what we did, ladies. Like, we make a mistake. I used to just hit myself. That was my thing. Move on. Because if you make 2 mistakes, that's when the coach is saying, she's out of it. Get her out. Okay? I've been there as a player, and now I'm there as a coach. Don't make the same mistake twice. You know, don't be afraid of a failure. But you're going to fail, but that's how we learn, isn't it? We're not going to win every game. You know, I think, you know, you look at anything in life. You learn from where you didn't do so well. The only way you can get better. And, you know, my goal every day as a player was to come in and work hard and to get better. Nothing's changed now that I'm a coach. I work hard, I study video a lot, but, you know, I still got to get better. I can get better, and that's my goal for myself, to be the best I can and hopefully simplify it. But credit to these girls, they hadn't ran some of that stuff, and I thought they did a very good job. So please give them a round of applause. Well done. Well done. Is there any other questions?
Do you do anything to build resilience and grit and having that toughness?
Oh, I wished. You know, I don't know. Answer this question, because my husband's also a professional coach, and I talk to a lot of coaches in the league. Can you develop grit? Can you? What do you think? Who thinks they can? Can you develop grit? Yes, hands up. No? Yeah, sometimes I think you can develop a little bit. You either got it or you don't have it. Okay? You can get tougher. So sometimes I think some players you can get it, but some players are just gritty and some aren't. So, you know, but that doesn't mean they can't get tougher, and that's why I rely on, it's about team defense. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you that you're a poor defender. No one's a poor defender because you have a team behind you. Okay? But the job is for you to do your best ability within the team philosophy. Okay? But that's a great question about grit, really. Like, I just said, guys, why? Sometimes, you know, I'm demanding, why aren't we tough? We've got to get tougher. Maybe we need tougher players, you know? So I don't know, you know. It's a great question, and I'm not 100% sure either way, but I think either got it or you don't have it. Any other questions?
With the pick and rolls, with the hard and soft edge, in which situations would you have the big guy not coming up or just staying in the paint?
In the paint? Look, it depends. If the post player raises, you know how on offense I had the post player low, that's easy. The hardest is when the post player is high. Because how do you beat a hard hedge? Is get into that overloaded side pick and roll. You know, if someone's hard hedging, put a guard there, a guard here, screen, put the 4 or the shooter over there, come off, they hard hedge, just pass it. Because then they're rolling and then they're open. So there's ways to beat the hard hedge. But on defense, it's anticipation. Like sometimes, unless that's a shooter, I'll say pre-rotate automatically. But usually it's anticipation, okay, with what we want to do. But I wouldn't do it the whole game because it's fatiguing. And then they start making too many mistakes and we give up easy baskets. Because the goal is just to make them think, you know, in a guard, a pick and roll player, you coming off the screen and someone starts hedging you, you get a little tentative. Oh man, I got to move the ball now. You know what I mean? And then you change it up a little back again. If they get comfortable, change it. Okay, move it around. But, you know, the post player here in the WNBA, because I have to do that because the bigs on bigs, but not all the time. If I have Jenna O'Hay here in the Opals, okay, sometimes I will rotate, if that's a 4-man in the screen, not Liz Cambage, because that's harder for a 5-man to rotate from here. High split. If this is some post players that can shoot, you got to stay at home, we will send low split. But it varies. It depends on your team. You know, but this is like, so what I showed you today is like what I do with my teams. That doesn't mean I won't tweak to suit us. If it's not working, I'll tweak it. And like I'm able to go into a game and we'll soft hedge, you know, we're going to soft hedge on the side, we're going to black step ups, we're going to horns, we're going to show the 5, we're going to black the 4s, and we're going to hard hedge in the middle. I mean, they have to, you know, and you can train this to get used to it, okay? You get used to it. So there's so many different actions happening, but that's why we have rules. Okay, we got near the corner, well, let's trap it. If they don't use the screen, well, don't be so aggressive. Let's stay in place as much as we can. So really, it's just playing to the strengths of the teams and then how the opponents are exploiting us, really. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you for giving me up this Sunday. Hopefully, you know, if you've learnt one thing, I think I've